When did you make this decision?
I made the decision, darling, when I faced all the facts.
Are there new facts?
Yeah.
Is the cancer... Is it spreading? You have to tell me the truth.
I am so glad you're back.
How's Luke? I was so relieved to... What's going on?
Oh, I was just informing Lily that I'm going to have surgery tomorrow morning. We're there. The mastectomy. Oh, no, darling, it's okay.
Is Dr. Berg going to do the surgery?
Yes, she is. I've been discussing it all afternoon with her, and the chemo has been postponed until further notice.
So the cancer's spreading?
Yes. Yes, it is. Rather rapidly, apparently. So they think, you know, the team and Dr. Berg. She always wanted to... Anyway, but they think the mastectomy is the best course of action.
Well, I'm sure it is.
Well, I hope so. I hope so. Of course, there's a lot of realities that we all have to face here. There's no guarantee that the surgery is going to be successful in getting all the cancer.
Holden, you're back. I heard you're back here. Oh, thank goodness Luke's all right. We were all so worried about him.
Yeah, well, things got a little dicey there for a bit, but we're all fine.
Okay, you're beaming. Something's up. What gives?
Let's just say that Lily and I spent a little time together.
A little time together, as in together?
Who are the flowers for?
Me?
Really? Really from?
Why do you care?
Big brother syndrome. Hey, thanks for everything. I really owe you, Dusty.
I did him a favor.
Must have been some favor. 24 red roses?
I'm sure he doesn't want me talking about it right now.
You're missing my point.
No, I am avoiding it. Kind of like what you did to me when I asked you about Lily.
What happened to our no secrets rule?
That was when we were kids.
I didn't know there was a statute of limitations on it.
Okay, fine. I'm hoping these flowers mean more than just thank you. I hope they mean a lot more.
The flight to Tampa is all set.
And you're sure that your PI has the right information about Nurse Thompson?
He's good. I've used him before. Kristen Thompson, 117 East Gordon Street. It's right near the bay.
And how are we going to approach her, though? We don't want to scare her.
You're gonna knock on the door and introduce yourself and tell her the truth. You're gonna do the talking, I'll observe. If she lies, I'll be able to tell.
Then what?
Let's not worry about things before they happen, okay?
Thank you for all of this. You know that you're the only one who doesn't believe that I'm still crazy for believing my son is alive. You're the only person that I can trust right now.
Well, you had better just be out of that. What's going on here? Where are you two going?
I'm gonna miss you like crazy.
It's only a couple days. Just long enough for me to find a beautiful, secluded villa where Jennifer can get better.
And you're sure this is the best thing for her? I mean, she just got out of the hospital, and you said they wanted to monitor her on an outpatient basis, right?
Well, there'll be a staff of top-flight nurses on call. Don't worry, I'll
Are you
take care
sure
of that.
she's going to handle the culture shock?
Better than the shock of finding out her baby is alive. That Craig Montgomery's baby is alive. It's
starting to think that Carly's going to get custody of this child, and it's just, can't take any more chances. Jennifer can't have any more run-ins with her baby.
Wait a minute. What are you saying? That if Gwen loses and Carly gets permanent custody of the baby, that you're going to keep your sister in Italy for good?
It's beautiful there, you know. We could be very happy. Would it be so terrible for you to spend the rest of your life with me in Florence?
Hey.
Hey.
How's he doing?
He's okay.
Hey.
He's good. A little fussy, but okay.
Yeah, so the fever and the rash, that's just from his teething?
Yeah, that's what the doctor thinks, so.
Then why did you still sound so upset on the phone?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to worry you. It's just, you just promised me that you're not going to be mad at me.
Carly.
Uh-huh.
What have you done now?
I went to see Gwen.
Why? Why, honey? I told you to steer clear from her.
I know. I'm sorry. I didn't know what to do, and I panicked.
But why? You have nothing to panic about. Jessica and I were trying to handle this legally.
Yeah, well, Jessica doesn't seem all that hopeful.
Jessica already talked to a judge, honey. These things take time.
We're running out of time. And I'm scared. If it comes out that I killed Iris's baby when I was a little girl, they will take Rory away from me, and they'll give him to Gwen. I can't let that happen, Jack. I will do whatever I have to do, but no one will take this baby away.
Where are you going? To get my son.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna take that kid without a court order. It's gonna be kidnapping.
Mom, she's a murderer.
And it's gonna come out, honey. Just be patient.
How can you expect me to be patient knowing that my kid is in danger?
Look, I'm not giving her a free pass or anything like that, but this happened when Carly was a kid. It was a long time ago, okay? I'm sure she's not dangerous now, but we want the judge to think that she is.
Move, I'm going.
Hey, don't be an idiot! You take that kid now and you can kiss him and you can kiss that money goodbye. You understand?
What did you just say? I said you're an idiot if you kidnap your son. Now you'd blow everything.
No, you didn't. You said I could kiss the money goodbye. You're talking about my baby's trust fund. I knew that's why you were helping me out. You've been after the money all along, huh?
No, sweetie, no, honey, it's not that. All right, yes, okay, I'm interested in the trust fund, but not for me. It's for you and your son.
Oh, please, Mom, you actually expect me to believe that?
Honey, you don't think I know what drove you away from me. If we hadn't been so dirt poor, I could have been a better mother, but I was just always trying to find our next meal or worried that we weren't even going to have another one. Do you think I want my grandson to be raised that way? Honey, you are damn straight. I'm interested in that trust fund, and you should be too. It's going to give your son the life that I couldn't give you. And it's going to give you the life that I didn't have either. Honey, is anything wrong with that?
No.
No, it's not. Look, I know that you're suspicious about letting me back into your life. I figured that would happen. But the only thing that is driving me right now is to get that baby back for you, and for you two to have the lives that you deserve to have, I swear.
So what am I supposed to do, Mom? Just wait around and hope that it all works out?
Yeah, just give your lawyer a couple of days to let him do what he does, okay?
I hate this.
Yeah.
I hate this, Mom. Okay.
Okay. Oh, sweetie. You know what? I'm gonna go over to Cass's office right now, and I'm gonna see what he's doing.
It's late, Mom. He's probably asleep.
Well, then I'll just go over to his house, right? I mean, he's on our dime. He should be available to us 24/7, right?
Yeah.
Listen, kid,
find out anything, okay? You do that.
What exactly did you say to Gwen when you went to see her?
I just tried to explain to her that I was a child at the time, you know, that I didn't know what I was doing.
And what'd she say?
She acted like it was the first time she was hearing about it, which doesn't even make any sense because if her lawyer knows, then why wouldn't she? She seemed pretty freaked out.
It sounds like you just fanned the flames. Listen to me, from now on, you gotta stay away from those people. Don't talk to them. You understand?
Yeah. Okay, I know, I'm sorry. I know you're right. It's just, why does this thing keep haunting me? I can't put it to rest.
Okay, honey, we are gonna get through this, but you gotta start trusting me a little more. And you gotta start showing me that I can trust you, honey. You start flying off the handle like this, you're only hurting yourself, and you're hurting us. Because if we're not together on this, we could lose it all.
Jennifer's going to Europe with Paul, remember?
Of course I remember Paul's going over to Italy first to find a place for you to stay, but that could take at least a week.
Well, yeah, the doctors told me that if I felt anxious, I should keep myself active, so I just thought I'd get a head start on packing.
Oh, I wish I was going with you.
I know you do, Mom, but it's a really good idea for Paul and me to have some alone time together. And, of course, you're gonna come for a visit.
Of course I will, but that won't be the same. I'll just have to make do. I'm just so glad you are out of Deerbrook. And that you seem to have accepted the truth
About the baby, yes, yes. I have.
I know how hard this has been, honey. There's something I want to say to you, and I think maybe this is a good time.
Maybe you'd like to be alone.
No, that's not necessary.
What is it, Mom?
I could understand if there was a certain amount of shame that you feel about all of this. You know, between the drug use and then ending up in Deerbrook, and that would be very understandable, but I don't want that to paralyze you.
I'm okay. I'm trying to think about the future.
Good. Because you're out. And you're free. And you have finally accepted something that you couldn't even face before, and now the real healing can begin.
Yes, it can.
Honey, I don't want you to feel like I'm pushing you, but I am so looking forward to working with you again, if that's something that you're still considering, and I don't want you to tell me now. My point is this. Take it slow. Don't rush back to work. You just go to Italy with your brother and enjoy your time with him, and don't you dare come back until you're good and ready. But when you do, your life will flourish again. All of it. Love, work, and the chance to have another baby. You will have that, Jen. And you do believe me, don't you?
Thank you, Mom. And you're right. I will be a mother again. I have no doubt about that at all.
Okay, so I guess I kind of sprung the whole, like, let's go live in Italy for the rest of our lives together thing on you.
Yeah.
You gonna spring an answer back on me or not?
It's a huge thing to consider. Yeah, the thought of up and just moving my life like that.
I'm asking too much.
No, it's not that. It's just, it's a lot to consider, you know? I've got Daniel to consider. I'd want my son to be with us.
Of course, it goes without saying.
And Tom would have a really hard time with this. And Daniel, for that matter. I don't know. I mean, would he want to leave his school and his friends
Okay, this
and all?
is sounding more and more like a no.
I'm not saying no. I'm saying that it would be hard. But if it's what we have to do, then I will find a way to make it work.
You will.
I love you. Of course I will.
I love you too. I couldn't have gotten through this without you.
You're right.
It's for Jen, you know, it's for Jen's sake.
I know. And whatever happens, whatever we have to do, I am with you.
Speaking of Jen, I should probably check on her, right? Make sure she's okay.
Hello?
Hi, Jen, it's Paul.
Oh, hi.
Hey, did you get settled in your room okay?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Thanks.
If you need anything, I can drop it by before I catch my flight.
Flight? Tonight? Where are you going?
Florence. Don't you remember? Find us a place to live?
Yeah, I just didn't know you were leaving so soon. I thought that wasn't for another week or so.
Well, the sooner I find a place, the sooner we can get you there.
You know, Paul, I've been thinking, and I don't think it's such a good idea for me to go out of town.
What are you talking about? It was all set.
I know, but I've changed my mind.
Okay, maybe we should talk about this face to face.
Paul, no, I don't think that's a very good idea.
It's a great idea. I'm on my way. Jennifer changed her mind about going to Italy.
Why?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Paul's on his way over. I told him that I changed my mind about going to Italy.
Why'd you do that?
Because he was on his way over there to find a place for us to live, and I didn't want him to waste a trip.
We need him to waste a trip. He's got to be on a plane tonight. Or your plans to get your baby back are up in smoke.
I don't know, darlings. Maybe if I hadn't lost time and if I
please.
hadn't abandoned the chemo and went off to Mexico.
No, we're not going to do that, okay? We're not going to worry about what you should have done or might
Oh,
have
all
done.
right.
We're going
What
to
do
worry
you
about
say?
all that matters right now is now.
You know, Lily is absolutely right. The worst thing you can do is start blaming yourself for what happened.
So, surgery tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then you will do what the doctors prescribe. Yes.
Whatever the team recommends.
Good.
And, you know, I'm going to have to call in some of my capital because I know I want you and I'm going to need you to be with me all the way, if you will.
Oh,
Are you kidding? We will be there.
we're not going anywhere.
I just got the most wonderful family, you know. I didn't even realize it fully until all this happened to me. And it's a rock. I can build on it. And now this, you and Holden, gives me the strength to fight.
You and Holden?
Mother.
Together again.
Mother. Really?
Yes. Why are you denying? Come on, darling. Kiss. I witnessed a kiss full of fire.
You and Holden kissed.
I really, really don't want to talk about that right now. Thank you.
Lily, cut it out. Accept it and do it. You are back together with Holden. That's how it is and how it should be.
Okay, so it's your turn. What really happened in Mexico?
We found Luke, caught the bad guys,
And?
and we spent a little time together.
Doing what?
Reconnecting.
I knew it. You guys made love, didn't you? So what does this mean?
Okay, here's the deal. I'm not gonna take anything for granted. I'm gonna take everything slow. I love Lily as much as I ever did, maybe more. It's as simple as that. Now, my turn again. Can I ask you something?
Maybe.
What happened with you and Josh?
It was no big event. No one strayed, no one cheated. He came home one night and kissed me hello, and we sat having dinner in front of the evening news, and then he fell asleep watching a baseball game. And I felt this loneliness swallow me whole.
I've been there.
With Lily?
You realize that you haven't had a conversation in months except about the kids, that the other person doesn't even notice, much less care.
Yeah, that hurts.
But it passed. And now, when I look at Lily, I can't believe that I walked away. Because when I see her, I see everything that I saw the day that I fell in love with her. But when I look at you, I see someone who's looking for a quick fix with the wrong guy.
He's not a quick fix. That's not what this is for me.
He's a guy that you had a crush on as a teenager.
And you had a crush on Lily as a teenager. And look what it turned into.
It's something different, completely different.
Why? Okay, look. Look, when I first saw Dusty, I have to say that I thought a fling with this hot guy from my past would kind of kick off my new life. I wanted some excitement, and I got it. But then I got surprised that I felt so at ease with him. He made me feel safe. He understood me.
He's not available.
He's not married.
He's with a girl who's been through quite an ordeal, and she's dependent on him.
Right. And he doesn't want to let her down.
So I repeat, he's not available.
Not today. But you just said that you and Lily needed time to find your way back to each other. Maybe that's what Dusty and I need too.
Okay, am I allowed to remind you that patience is not your best virtue?
I can be patient if something is worth fighting for.
And it doesn't bother you that Dusty and Jennifer might become more than friends?
All Dusty is worried about is that Jennifer gets better.
I don't know. Pretty horrible. Losing a child. Hope she gets over it.
I think she's going to. Sooner than she hoped.
I don't know how long we're gonna be in Florida. Now, we can be vague to Hal, your mother, Will, but not to Paul. He's gonna get curious. He's gonna wanna go with you. That's why he's gotta be on a plane to Italy. Tonight.
Okay, I guess you're right, but I hate lying to Paul.
Well, you already lied to him by telling him you've accepted your baby's death, right?
But it doesn't make the rest of this easier. I really hate lying to Paul.
Well, then stop doing it.
I do trust you, Jack. And I promise you, no more flying off the handle. Whatever you want me to do next, I'll do it. I swear it.
Well, I'm relieved to hear you say that. I just hope you can stick to it this time.
I will. I promise for Rory's sake. I will.
Look at him. He's so happy. He has no idea what's going on around him. And I hope we can keep it that way.
We will. We're gonna win this thing, Jack. No matter what they try to do. No matter what they throw at us. And I've been thinking, when it's all over, I think we should do an official adoption ourselves. We should give him this Snyder name, you know. Really make him a real part of the family, you know. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea. Hey, speaking of family, I should get going home. I'm sure Ellen's ready to walk the plank.
All right. I'll wait here for the doctor, and I'll meet you back there.
Okay. That doctor said it wasn't anything serious, though, right?
Yeah, no, he's pretty sure it's just teething, and the fever's gone. So, I'm sure little Rory will be back to himself by tomorrow.
Okay, good. I'll see you. Remember your promise.
Cross my heart. Pediatrics.
Yes, I'm calling from the Bueller Clinic in Geneva, Switzerland. I understand that a Carly Snyder is seeing a doctor on your floor. Could you put me through to her, please? I have urgent news about her sister.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
I'm Ellen, Rory's babysitter. She called me to come pick him up.
I just can't do that. I can't. I have to tell you the real reason.
Yeah, I'd really like to hear that. Jennifer, what are you lying to me about?
About Florence. I was going to lie to you. I was going to say that I didn't really think the trip was necessary because I was feeling so much stronger, and I just can't do that. I can't. I have to tell you the real reason.
Yeah, I'd really like to hear that.
Well, it's not that I can't take a long vacation with you because I do need it, no question. It just can't be Florence.
Okay. Why not?
I just found out that Jasmine is there doing a photo shoot.
Jasmine. She's the one that first gave you
me the crystal meth, yes.
You're afraid that you're gonna run into her over there.
And be tempted to start using drugs again.
Yes. And I can't take that chance.
Honey, of course you can't.
Why didn't you just tell me?
Because I was afraid you would think that I was weak.
Jennifer, I would never think that. You're the strongest person I know.
No, I'm not. I still hurt sometimes. I miss him. And that's how I know that I just can't risk the temptation. But it doesn't mean that we can't go somewhere else because I really do want to take a trip with you.
Okay, well, pick a spot. It's a big world. Anywhere you ever dreamed of going.
Naples is gorgeous this time of year. I have a friend with a beautiful villa over there. I'm sure if I told her that I was coming with my
I'll make
family,
the arrangements.
That's fine, but I'm sure even without me, she would
It's
agree
not
to give
necessary.
you...
I'll find us a place in Naples if that's okay.
It's perfect.
All right. I'm just glad you called me before I got on a plane to Florence. I'm gonna get out of here. See if I can get out of here on a flight tonight. I'm gonna find us a place and knock your eyes out. Okay, we're gonna have the best time.
Okay. Thank you for taking such good care of me, Paul. Thank you.
Holden, hey, I'm glad I caught you.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. I heard about what happened with Luke. I'm so glad he's okay.
Yeah, well, you know, it was a little scary there for a while, but everybody's okay.
Good. I actually was going to stop by and see Lily, but I saw there were some cars in the driveway, so I don't want to intrude.
It's just family. It's just Lucinda, Sierra.
Oh. Well, that's okay. I'll stop by another time. Just let her know that I'm glad everything's okay.
Oh, well.
Hey, so Meg, your sister, you must be happy she decided to stick around for a little longer. Wasn't she supposed to work in Alaska or something like that?
Yeah, that was the original plan, but everything changed.
Huh. I wonder why.
You know Meg.
Well, a guy?
I'm not saying a word.
It is, isn't it?
She made a connection. Reconnection.
Dusty?
I didn't say that.
You didn't have to. Don't worry. I won't say a word. My lips are as sealed as yours.
Well, the DNA analysis takes as long as it takes, Meg. I can't speed it up. I'm sorry. Why the urgency, anyway? I thought you were just doing a favor for a friend.
Well, the friend is anxious for the results, that's all. And if the DNA from the hair strands matches the DNA from the baby, then that means the mother and the child could be reunited.
Is this about some custody battle?
Why?
Because proving a match doesn't always mean the custody arrangement gets changed.
Well, why wouldn't the mother be able to get the child back if she could prove to the courts that she's the biological parent?
Well, how long has the child been with the parents raising him now?
A few months, maybe?
Well, a lot of judges take that into consideration. It'd be traumatic if the kid was suddenly ripped away from its custodial parents.
You're right, it would. But it might have to come to that.
Mrs. Snyder?
Uh-huh?
There's an urgent call for you at the desk. A clinic in Switzerland calling about your sister.
Oh, I have to take that. Will you watch Rory for me, please? I'll be right back.
Where's Mrs. Snyder?
She went to take a call. Can I help you?
I'm Ellen, Rory's babysitter. She called me to come pick him up.
Really? She didn't mention anything to me.
No, that's weird. Well, I'll just, hang around until she gets back.
As you wish.
Oh, you don't have to hang around. I'm sure you've got plenty of stuff to do. I can stay with him. He'll be fine.
Can we change the subject, please?
Dear, are you embarrassed? I don't see why. It's wonderful news.
There is no news to tell, Mother. Please.
Where does, Keith fit in all this?
Oh, that coward. He's long gone.
Oh, we don't know that. I'm afraid that something has happened to him.
Coward? What are you talking
He's
about?
a coward and he's a smuggler. Did you know that? He was smuggling illicit human organs across the world. Yeah, and when things got hot and he hightailed it and he abandoned me, he abandoned Luke.
Okay, that's enough.
Yes,
This
he
is
did.
the last thing we should be talking about right now. You're having surgery tomorrow,
All
for
right.
God's sakes.
Hi.
Hi.
Bad time?
Oh, honey, I'm just so glad you're back.
Everything okay?
I'm gonna get the mail over.
What's wrong?
She's just worried about Mother. We all are.
Something's happened.
Well, I mean, just quite simply, what's happened is that I've scheduled myself for surgery tomorrow morning. Oh. Oh, Tony. Oh, thank you.
No, I still need... All I want to do is change the connection in Rome to Naples instead of Florence. It doesn't matter, whatever the first one out is. Great. Thank you.
Hey.
Hi. False alarm, trip's back on.
What? That was easy.
Yeah, it turns out it was Florence. You know, the model that got Jennifer hooked on crystal meth is doing some kind of fashion shoot in Florence, and Jennifer thought it would be wise to just avoid the entire city.
Well, good for Jen.
How about you? How'd it go with Lily?
No, I didn't get a chance to talk to Lily. There was some family thing going on. I didn't want to interrupt, but I did talk to Holden for a minute and found out some interesting things about Meg and why she's so interested in your sister all of a sudden. Apparently, Meg's trying to get back together with Dusty.
Oh, well, those two deserve each other.
You know what? My guess is that she wants to find out if Dusty and Jennifer are friends or a little something more. That's why she's snooping around your sister lately.
Well, it doesn't matter. This time next week, Jennifer will be far away from both of them.
Yeah, but in the meantime, I think we both need to keep a close eye on Meg, because as long as I've known that girl, she's always been a snoop. And there are definitely things that we don't want her to know.
Huh. You really don't like this girl, do you?
Not one bit. But this isn't about me. For Jen's sake, we cannot afford to let Meg find out the truth about the baby, even if it's by accident.
Really, go do whatever you need to do. I'll stay with him until Mrs. Snyder gets back.
I don't know. I promised Mrs. Snyder that I'd stay until she returned.
Well, it's not like we don't know each other. I've been his sitter for a few months. He knows me really well, don't you, little guy?
Oh, hey. Code Blue, room 413. That's my patient. I have to go. There you go. Listen, Mrs. Snyder is right down the hall if you need her.
Okay. Don't worry, we'll be fine.
Oh, shh. It's okay.
What do you mean there's no change in Rosanna's condition? Why did you call me then? Well, somebody from the clinic did.
So when are you going in?
Early. Yeah, why is it always early? You'd think that the poor victim get a good night's sleep, as if that was possible.
It's good that you're doing this.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, I see what you mean, as opposed to me going off to Mexico or someplace for alternative treatment.
Yes, exactly.
Well, something did come out of that disastrous trip.
And what would that be?
You and Lily getting back together again. I think it's just wonderful.
Did she say that?
Well, she said enough.
Interesting.
Well, of course, I had to coax some of it out of her. But it's true, isn't it?
Let me put it this way. Nothing would make me happier.
Darling, I want you to do your best and work hard and make possibility a reality.
I will. I will do my best.
Hello, Lily.
I hope Meg is after Dusty. With Jennifer out of the picture, Dusty will be an open target, and I hope she snags him too. Be one less thing for me to worry about.
Why? You think he's more interested in Jen than he claims to be?
Dusty is the last thing that Jennifer should be worried about right now. Dusty's a jerk. Look how he treated Rose. I hope that Meg and Dusty hook up and that he stays the hell away from my sister. That's why the sooner we get Jennifer to Italy, the better.
She, you ready?
More ready than I've ever been for anything.
Let's find out the truth so we can get your baby back.
Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? Now, why would they tell me that the clinic called when it's obvious they didn't? This is not right.
Rory! Where's my baby? Where is he? Where did you bring him?
Mrs. Snyder, everything's okay. Calm down. Your babysitter has him.
What? No, that's impossible.
What? No, she just arrived a while ago, right when you went to take the phone call. She said that.
Listen to me. My babysitter is at home with my other children. Now, who the hell took my child?
It's gonna be okay. We just have to disappear for a while. I know I'm doing the right thing. I know I am. Come on. Hey. Take this one. Yeah, come on.
On the next As the World Turns, sponsored by Kellogg's, who reminds you to get a mammogram. Go to www.cancer.gov/help.
We have to stop her.
Don't panic, all right? We'll find him. I promise you, wherever he is, wherever they go, we'll find him.
I just need to get on a bus and get as far away as I can.
And once you cross state lines, the feds get involved and you don't have a chance.
Don't say that.
You're gonna go to jail, Gwen.
No.
And you're never gonna see your baby again.
How dare you come here?
What's the matter? What are you talking about?
I want you to get out. I want you to get out and never come back.
A devastating secret.
They've confessed their love to each other. Bridget has to know the truth. And I'm damn well gonna make sure she hears it.
Could destroy a marriage.
Stephanie is determined to tell Bridget what she knows.
She can't.
She will if she finds Bridget before we do.
This week,
She can't find out anything about that night.
The Bold and the Beautiful, CBS Daytime.